Okay, everyone, good afternoon. Welcome to my classroom. And next class, I will need your help because we teachers we have been evaluated in the end of the semester. So next, I will give you the website as I send you on the night group and the campus remind the teachers if we ask students to do the evaluation on classroom on site, and we should be absent for a while to prevent some embarrassing situation. And you can evaluate by your own way. You don't need to cater me. You don't need to hurt me. But just evaluate as you the real $1 here. Okay. And the second, later I will tell you this. Okay. Next week is the final exam, and after my consideration, I think the chapter 11, because chapter 11 is about chi-square and ANOVA, and that is a little bit hard and harder than t-test and normal distribution, and then the linear regression. So I think it's not fair to have this kind of question on the final exam. Thus, I decided that I can teach this part on the week 18. So you can don't worry about the question numbers, the questions. And today I will finish the linear regression. I will share some useful website. You can practice that, and I will remind you your digital notes on the website. Okay. Before I start, I want to switch to different issue here. Okay, here. Yesterday, with family members, we get together every month, once a month. And yesterday, my sister's kids and my sister's husband, we get together with my parents, and we did some dessert. And yesterday was my first time I used a egg whisker to prepare the whipped cream. I did it. I successfully got the delicious cream. Okay, I will show you that 1 minute. First of all, okay, I try to lower the temperature. For example, here I place the ice water and the ice in the refrigerator. Try to cool down all equipment, and then the cream. Okay. The cream here and the sugar cream. Okay. Then I weigh 200 grams of cream here and 20 grams of sugar and 2 grams of vanilla powder. Then I use the egg whisk to wipe it. Sure, in the beginning, it looked like oil in the milk, but later, see, it become cream. Then on the left side is my mommy. My mommy she loves my cream here. It's very interesting. Why did I tell you such a story? Because I got the admission from our chairman, Dr. Ch10.3. And next semester, maybe not your class, because you will enter the second grade, and I will try to prepare some food during the class time. But if you have time, you can stop by. I will treat you those. Because do you remember last semester I taught the course is understanding food and nutrition. But actually, we never ate any real food during the class time, right? We didn't eat it, but the campus gave me some budget, and I can buy some materials. So I hope the new coming semester I will prepare some in the class time. Okay, sure. If you want to enjoy the dessert, you can just come stop by. Okay, let's come back to our. And I just send you this exam, and just one more reminder. This is an odd exam. The final exam will be held on next week, and we'll cover chapters from 6 to chapter 10, and that will not include the chi-square and ANOVA. That is on chapter 11. Personally, the ANOVA is very hard concept to understand, and the chi-square is also the very hard concept. Okay, and we can have a quick look of this one. Question 1, normal distribution and probability. That's about the textbook 6.3. About this one, and about the question number 2, parity test. See, I'm so kind that I gave the hint for students last year. This question is very similar to textbook chapter 9.2. Homework here, Q7, to determine if the Reiki is an effective method to treating pain. Please use the table from here. And here, degree of freedom, and here. And question number 3, independent t-test, textbook 9.3 here. And please use the data from the homework exercise 9.3.1. Question number 1. Then you can go to the textbook here. For example, 9.3. Click here. Question 9. Exercise 9.3.1. Question 9. Here, vitamin K. Then you can select the range and copy and paste to your computer. And as I told you, I encourage you to use Google Office to handle those data. Is it okay? It's okay. And sure, today I will give you some review from chapter number 6 to chapter 10. And today if you have questions, please let me know. I will give more time to practice during the class time. And please do me a favor. If you have your own digital notes, please do more. And I will evaluate, for example, 10 articles, you can get certain scores, and 20 articles, you can get certain score like this. And remember, in the future, I can help you, you can help me. Because you finish your digital notes online, I can tell my supervisors, see, those students are hard workers. And in the future, if you need a recommendation, I can read your website. Then I tell the institute or somewhere, see, those students did a good job when they took my course in Tainan University. Okay. Hey, sure. I'll just let you know, I may not use the same question. I may select a similar question, but you need to show the process like this. And question number here the same. I will ask you to find the mean, and from the data here, the n, the mean, the standard deviation to 2 decimals, and just a reminder, the denominator is n minus 1. What does it mean? What does it mean? It's sample standard deviation, not the population standard deviation. It's different. It's different. And the p-value, degree of freedom, generally degree of freedom is n1 plus n2 minus 1. Okay. And is there enough evidence to show the infants cry the less on average when they are held by their mother than if they held by the conventional? Okay. And question number 4, chi-square. I will not have any chi-square question in the final exam, so don't worry about this. Don't worry about this. But this question, I will tell you how to solve it in the week 18. In week 18. One way ANOVA, no, I will not have questions like this. And question regression. Please check the textbook 10.1, chapter 10.1. And use Google Sheet or other software is okay. And please use the mileage data for x-axis and weight data for the x-axis to the line. So let's take a look at this one. 10.1 exercise 10.1.1 Q10, question number 10. Question number 10. Question number 10 here. The weight of a car can influence the mileage that the car can obtain. A random sample of cars' weights and mileage was collected in the example 10.1.14, like this one. Please create a scatter and find a regression question between weight and cars' mileage. Then use the regression equation to find the mileage on a car that weighs 3,800 pounds and like this one. Please think about closer to the true mileage. Why? Like this one. Then you will visit the website. Then select the range and copy paste to your Google Office. Then solve the question. And sure, just a reminder again, because the one-way ANOVA and the chi-square test, I will not include those fields in the final exam. I will teach this part on the next week 18. Okay, so don't worry. And sure, week 18 is a normal class day. That is not a holiday. Don't misunderstand it. Okay, we can have some easy part. Okay, and if you have your computer, please do this. Please have a search engine and type PHET. And you will find phet.colorado.edu. Please visit the website. Okay, and as I mentioned last time, you can select some useful, for example, math and statistics. Click here. Okay, and there are some simulations, or you can call it games, about statistics. 大概这样 fitting curve and graphic quadratic. Area model algebra. I would like to suggest you to use this one. And this one, when you see this one, you can use your cell phone to play those games. And the topic of this one is graphic slope intercept. What does it mean? The slope, the definition of the slope is in the numerator. The larger the numerator, when the denominator is a fixed number, the larger the numerator, the slope is close to vertical direction. When the denominator is fixed, you lower, for example, increase the numerator. The slope is increasing. You lower the denominator, the slope is decreasing. When it becomes horizontal direction, that is 0. Sure, you can click here, -1, -2, -3, -4. The slope changing the direction. And the definition is here, the distance from x-axis, that is 10. 10 is in the denominator. Here, the direction is, the distance is -4. You may ask, hey, $1 kidding? Are you kidding me? Distance, can it be a negative value? In our daily life, distance is always 0 or a positive value. But in math, the definition of distance is the later minus the first one. The later one minus the first one. The later one here, the coordinate here is -3. -3 minus 1. Subtract 1. The distance is -1. -1 becomes the numerator. Yeah, I think the math teacher knows this, right? Your teachers know this. And you can use this one for the teaching. And why I tell you this? Please spend 5 minutes to test this. Later, we will switch to regression line, linear regression line. Is it okay? Okay. How about have a 10-minute break? Then let's come back. I will switch to next regression line. Okay. See you later.